You know what we could organise? A bloody big petition. Get the same rights they've got in them Swedish prisons. The way I look at it, they've got everything laid on. Talk about the sweet life. That's not going to take your mind off tomorrow.
What?
Lying there worrying about it. Not going to do you any good at all, my girl. You know, from what Kate tells me, her old man hasn't got a hope in hell of bringing up their daughter unless she's there. Bloody useless men are, if you ask me. Not worth a cracker. What do you reckon?
I wouldn't know.
No, not the type to play around, are you? Was he your one and only? I shopped around a bit before I settled on mine. Should have had more sense. Mind you, I was faithful to him after we were married. Just more than he was.
Oh, shut up, Bea.
Always on bloody time. What was he like?
Wayne?
Well, who else?
I used to think he was the most wonderful man in the world.
Yeah, me too.
It was after we got married that he changed completely. We never talked much. That's when he really started to drink. Killed him, Bea. I really killed him.
And now you think you're going to get away with it?
No, I don't think I'm going to get away with it.
What are you looking so cheerful about, as if I didn't know?
Yeah, isn't it great?
Some people have all the luck.
I wish you could all come.
You had your chance when your brother dropped off.
Yeah, I wish I had some more relations to drop off.
Oh, here comes trouble. Good morning, Miss Bennett.
Come on, Warner, get a move on. You haven't got all day, you know. Miss Vernon wants to see you. Yes, Miss Bennett.
Hey, remember, kid, if you can't get the king size, don't bother.
And the big bottle of gin.
Yeah, giant economy size, and see if you can get some decent food, you know, like hamburgers and eggs.
Oh,
and
cut it
bacon
out, you
and
lot.
cheese.
Come on, Warner.
Sorry, Miss Bennett.
You know what you'd get if you did try anything, don't you?
All the best,
Good luck.
Lynn's got a good day for it, hasn't she, Bea? Better than in here.
Oh, yeah, and if she's got any sense, she won't come back. Anything's better than this boring dump.
What are you talking about? You came back with your tail between your legs, didn't you?
Oh, fair go, Bea. When we went over the top, it was different.
Yeah, at least we had the guts to give it a go.
What are you trying to say, Doreen?
I'm not saying nothing.
Good.
Just the same, I wouldn't mind a day out now and then. Got to think of me heart, though. What do you reckon I put it to Mrs. Davison, eh, Bea? I got nothing to lose.
Got nothing to lose. What a laugh. I can just see the governor saying to our Miss Vernon, I wonder if Mrs. Birdsworth would care to help out a couple of mornings a week in the canteen at Carlton United Brewery.
Yeah, you'd think all your Christmases had come at once.
That would be my dream job. And what about you, then? How'd you like a job floor walking at mine? Keep your hand in, eh?
Oh, yeah, think of all the things I could nick.
In your knickers.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Gee, a bit of this wouldn't go astray. He could put his shoes under my bed any time.
Oh, what are you talking about? You wouldn't know what to do with it if you fell over it.
Oh, that's what you think.
Here, give us a look. Oh, gee, why don't they show all of him? Where'd you get it anyway?
One of the screws.
Yeah, might have known.
Raymond Quack. He says I need glasses. Says I'm getting the headaches because I need glasses.
Oh, yeah?
Nothing wrong with my eyes that a bit of fresh air and a change of scenery wouldn't fix, but he just laughed. Shouldn't have a flaming license.
Yeah, well, I told you were wasting your time, didn't I?
Yeah, well, I don't know how long he's been practicing, but he'll never get it right at this rate.
Listen, if you were on the outside, Lizzie, you would have to get off your bum. No more sitting around with your feet up half the day, eh?
That's right, Smith. No sitting around with your feet up. The break was over 10 minutes ago. Let's see some work.
Here, Vera, Who do you have to see to be recommended for that work release program? Not you, eh?
That's right, Smith. Not me, not Miss Vernon, not Mrs. Davidson. No one.
I knew no one would do me a favour.
Well, I wouldn't take it personally. It's not just you. There'll be no more work release for anyone.
Hey?
Lynn Warner's taken off.
On her first day,
It's
wouldn't
only
you know?
just started. Oh, damn.
You're disgusting.
Oh, what would you know, prune face? GB, do you think what she said's true?
Oh, how should I know? Stupid little bitch. Carry on, soldier. You're doing a great job there.
Oh, shut up.
You know, I reckon you've got a real talent for decoration.
Oh, well, you should try it up here. My blooming arm's nearly fallen off.
No, thanks. Don't think I've got the flair for it.
Not far to go anyway.
Here, why don't you give us some of yours?
Oh, she's got streamers of her own anyway. I think they suit me.
There we go, girls.
What's going on in here?
Good morning, Miss Bennett.
Well,
Read for yourself. Just a little celebration we thought we'd put on.
Travers was found guilty of manslaughter instead of murder. That puts her on the wrong side of the law in anyone's book, along with the rest of you.
Oh, now, that is a bit unkind.
Now take these decorations down immediately. There'll be no celebrations.
Oh, yes, there will, Miss Bennett.
Well, I'll see the governor about it.
I've already done that. It's fine with her.
That old cow gets worse and worse.
Oh, you're not kidding.
Now, girls, what do you reckon? Yeah, we all want to welcome you back, love, and say good on you. You showed them where right was and we're proud of you. Oh, go on, here's a drink.
Thank you.
Here's to us. No men, no worries.
Thanks, everybody. Have some lemonade.
Come on, let's get the show on the road.
Some for me, too.
Here, Vera, why don't you make yourself scarce? I mean, you don't belong here, and we don't want your sour face spoiling our party.
I'll leave when I'm off duty.
Well, that's in 5 minutes' time. Go on, do us a favour. A few lousy minutes.
Well, I think you're all pathetic.
Of course you do. Then, of course, we wouldn't expect anything else. Now, rack off.
Come on, you lot. Wake up. You should be out of bed getting showered and dressed. This room must be clean and tidy by 7 o'clock muster. Now move it.
Excuse me. Hey, Doreen, you got marmalade?
Oh, there you are, love. I saved your breakfast from Lizzie. It's over there.
She never said a word last night.
Oh, don't worry. We'll bash it out of her.
Thanks.
It's our pleasure, love. Tuck into the grub. It's not much, but it won't kill you.
You can rely on that.
Yeah, you'd know, Lizzie.
She's in for poisoning a team of shearers. What are you in for, love?
Shoplifting.
Is that all?
First time?
Third.
Oh, making a bit of a habit of it, are you? I'd like your sort round here. I like to think they can cure you of your evil ways.
Fat chance.
If you get a chance.
Oh, watch out for Doreen. Behind that schoolgirl exterior lurks a hardened criminal.
Oh, crap, B.
Watch your mouth, young lady. You were pretty quiet last night. We thought we'd struck a dumb one.
I wasn't in the mood.
Been getting on your back, have they?
Pardon?
The screws. Been sticking their beaks in.
I suppose you could say that.
Oh, hang on in there, love. Don't let them push you around. And if you need a helping hand, I'll give you a word of advice. Don't call on Lizzie. When you can drag yourself away, Doreen, I could do with a helping hand.
Oh, in a minute. I never get to read the paper.
Ah, de poor little thing.
Well, everyone else does.
Well, they're quicker off the mark.
Rice is coming in here for a while. I'll leave it to you, Bea, to put her where she'll be most useful.
Sure, thanks. Well, here, you couldn't keep away from us. Now, come and join the workers. I'll put you on one of the machines. I've got a pile of mending, and Jenny's as slow as a wet week.
I don't know that I can work one of those.
Yeah, well, that's never stopped any of us, love. Don't worry, I'll set it up for you. If you come to a tough bit, just give us a yell. It doesn't have to be perfect.
Oh, geez, I don't think I can stand it. Hey, Lizzie, get a load of this. Jason Richards is going to star in a new TV series.
Oh, yeah, and who's Jason Richards when he's at home?
Oh, he's fantastic. He's just great.
Oh, that tells me a lot now, doesn't it? He's vile.
He's beautiful. Don't you dare say that. Oh, yeah, what's it to you?
Take her away too, Doreen. Get a move on. I don't want all this trouble over an idiot pop star.
Susan Rice, Miss Vernon would like to see you.
Oh, come on, Vera, she's just got here.
It's nothing to do with me, Bea, just my instructions. Come along, Susan.
Well. I think old Vinegar Tits must have had a turn in the cot or something. Yeah, what do you make of that, Lizzie? Nothing to do with me, Bea. Just my instructions. Come along, Susan.
I don't believe it. No one would have her.
Yeah, well, I've always heard that there's someone for everyone in this world. And I'm just now beginning to believe it.
Oh, Lizzie, give it back.
I only want to have a look. Any pictures?
No, it wouldn't interest you.
Hey, Bea, why do you think anyone would look at stuff like this?
Where's all this going to get you?
Into social work, I hope.
Look like Jean Vernon.
Yeah, sort of.
I can just see you advising us. Jailbird talks to jailbird. Still, I reckon you know the ropes. Better than some of them holier-than-thou characters out there.
Oh, Bea!
Yeah?
Bea! You're never going to believe what I just saw.
I'd believe anything.
Vera's got a fella.
Go on, pull me out of one.
Oh, no, cross my heart. Little me saw him, and she's kissing him and everything.
Has he got a dog?
What do you mean?
He must be blind.
Oh, no, fair dinkum. He's a real good-looking bloke.
Yeah, well, I'd have to see it to believe it.
All right, girls. Mail call in half an hour.
Oh, Miss Bennett, you look real nice this morning.
Yeah, have you changed your hairstyle or something?
What are you two up to?
Oh, Lizzie's turning over a new leaf.
Yeah, I want to go to university like Karen.
Well, she's not out yet.
No, but Miss Vernon's been to see the governor.
Lizzie, you haven't got a chance.
I must be dreaming.
See? Told you she had a fella.
Oh, he has got to have a screw loose.
Hey, how about you and me going along to see the dog?
What for?
We might get him on our side. You know he's a real softie.
Oh, yeah.
Well, then,
Oh, you gave me a fright.
don't you look a picture? Getting ready to wow the blokes on the outside, eh?
You know, I thought this last week would never end. I'm really looking forward to a few hours away from this place.
Yeah, well, you've had a lot of chances, young lady. You managed to screw most of them up. If you make a mess of this one, you're going to have me to deal with.
Oh, don't worry, I won't go running off like that again.
Yeah, well, a lot of women give their eye teeth to be in your shoes. And they're going to be able to swing it, too, if you don't muck it up for them.
You mean Doreen and Lizzie?
Oh, no. They haven't got a snowball's chance in hell. But doesn't hurt them to kid themselves about it for a while, does it? Relieves the boredom. But no, there are some women who do stand a chance. I'm not having the likes of you bugger it up for them. Got it?
Got it.
Okay, kid. See you later.
Bye.
You're arriving to be checked in, a friend of yours.
Hello, Vera. I missed you at Lawson.
That's enough of that, Yates. Stand over there.
Good old Vera, the professional screw. You weren't so high and mighty at the party the other night.
Your name?
Oh, come on.
Yates, you know the procedure as well as I do. You're a prisoner now and you will be treated like one. Your name?
Have it your own way. Anne Rosemary Yates.
You were found guilty of possessing and trafficking in prohibited drugs. Is that correct?
Yes, Miss Bennett.
You were sentenced to 6 months imprisonment. Is that correct?
Yes, Miss Bennett.
put your bag on the desk and go over and strip off that cubicle.
Yes, Miss Bennett. Oh, by the way, how's George?
Get moving, Yates. Can be rather difficult with her in here.
There's no need to gloat. It's going to be difficult for all of us.
I wasn't gloating. I didn't mean for you especially.
I didn't know she was tied up in anything illegal. As soon as I found out, I stopped seeing her. And her friends.
Sorry.
I don't have to justify myself to you or anyone else.
I wasn't asking you to.
Well, just mind your own business then.
I'll go and check the cell allocation with the governor.
You needn't have bothered. I could have found my own way here.
It's normal procedure to take a new prisoner to her cell.
Good old Vera. God, but you're dedicated, aren't you? Your whole world revolves round this dump. You'd be lost if you couldn't work here. It'd be rather nasty if the governor found out you'd been hanging around with criminals and ex-prison officers.
You'd better not be the one to tell her.
Why not? What have I got to lose? I got you to thank for being here.
And I didn't know.
If you're so stupid you can't see what'd be obvious to anybody else.
If I'd realised, I'd never have got involved with you and George.
No, you probably wouldn't either. We give you a chance to get something out of your life and you pass it up.
Look, you run your life how you like, but don't expect me to follow you. And I didn't have anything to do with your arrest. The police don't always work through informers.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, you wouldn't want your precious George to get into trouble, would you? I suppose he's given you special instructions about taking me under your wing. He always looks after his friends.
It's my job to protect all prisoners.
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus, and then...
Ruth, are you in training for the Olympics or something? There comes another one. Here, you want to watch it, you know, with your ticker.
We've got something to tell you, Bee.
No, and I thought you'd been watching them Life Being adverts.
Bee! Officer Yates!
No, till I got her back again.
Yeah, but she's on the inside this time, Bee. She's in Kate's cell.
Well, now, is that so? Then I better do the right thing, hadn't I, and go and welcome her back. She may not remember me after all this time.
Why is Bea so interested in Yates?
Well, she used to bring things for the girls, and they used to reckon that she brought drugs in. She was here when Sally died. You remember Sally, don't you?
Yeah, my first day.
Well, Bea hates pushers. And God help Yates if Bea finds out for sure that she was the one that brought them in.
Well, well, well. If it isn't our tame Screw.
Good morning, Bea.
Long time no see. A lot of things changed since you were last here. A lot of people come and gone.
Yeah, I suppose they have been.
Marilyn's out now. She's going straight. Married, Eddie. Oh, and Frankie got herself done in, so I expect you heard that.
Yeah, I read it in the papers.
We even had the governor's niece here for a while. Had a few problems with her. Funny kid. Got caught smuggling drugs in here. Ended up going bananas and locking herself in a cell. Can't think why. What are you in for?
Receiving.
Receiving, eh? Oh, what'd you get for that?
6 months.
Well, we'll have plenty of time to catch up on the gossip then, won't we? Oh, I better get back to work. Busy, busy, busy. Never get a spare moment to yourself in here. Oh, by the way, one thing that hasn't changed in here. I'm still in charge.
Hey, Bea, can I have a word with you in private?
Oh, geez, Lizzie's got a secret.
Listen, I got a plan. I want to get out on work with this.
Oh, look, you're not still on about that, are you? You're wasting your time.
No. All I gotta do is get into Mrs. Davidson's office and pinch some forms, and then Doreen's gonna forge a signature.
You're both nuts.
Oh, come on, Bea, I know it'll work, but I have to have your help to get into the office.
Don't get me involved in your harebrained schemes.
Oh, come on, Bea. I know it'll work, and Doreen's gonna help me.
No.
Oh, you find out who your true friends are, don't you?
Oh, hang on. All right, look, I'll give you a hand. But if you do something for me...
Oh, Bea, you're a pal, a real beaut pal. What do you want me to do?
Well, it'll only take you about 10 seconds. I want you to have a look at one of the files.
Planning another little escapade, Birdsworth.
Oh, no, Miss Bennett.
Yes.
I was just...
I know. Innocence personified. Just the same, I think I'll separate you and Smith for a while. Report to cleaning duties immediately.
Oh, but Miss
Do as Miss Bennett tells you and stop hanging around me.
Oh, that's not fair, Miss Bennett. I mean, Lizzie's getting on, you know. She's too old to be scrubbing floors, and she's got a bad heart.
Because you're so concerned, Anderson, you can help her.
Oh, fair go.
You heard me. Get moving. Get mops and buckets and start on the second floor.
Bloody Vera. Always throwing her weight around.
Why'd you try to shut me up, Bea?
Oh, you two are so dumb. She's done you a favour if only you knew it. Well, she's given you a reason for wandering around the corridors. And I'm sure the corridor outside the governor's office is filled.
Oh, there you are, Dora. I told ya. I told you to work, you know.
Oh, God. My stomach feels as if my throat's been cut.
You honestly going to help Doreen and Lizzie get into the governor's office?
Yeah, why not?
Because it's a stupid idea. Can you honestly see them accepting a signed form from Lizzie without checking with the governor first?
Of course not. I'm not as bloody silly as they are.
It might help them get into trouble.
Ah, because they're that dumb, they'll do it on their own anyway. They may as well cut the odds than getting caught in the act. Anyway, what are you worried about? You're frightened to spoil your chance of getting out.
No, it's not that. It's all very up in the air. It might never even happen.
It'll happen a damn sight sooner than they let me loose in the streets. I'd give them the left arm to be shot at this dump for a couple of hours.
It's very strange, isn't it, that they should send Yates here to do a time?
Nah. Only a matter of time before they quit up with that one. She's as bent as a left-handed corkscrew.
But you don't do anything rash.
Don't worry, love. If I do anything, it'll be between me and Yates. I need to involve you.
But you don't know for sure that she was the one who gave Sally the drugs.
No. But I'll find out. And that's another reason for helping Doreen and Lizzie. Ah. You coming?
Oh, no.
Thank you. Mind if I join you, Miss Yates? Hope you haven't forgotten the little talk we had this morning.
I've got a good memory.
Good. Good. Because I'm going to be needing your help. And you're going to be wanting to help me, aren't you? After all, us fellow prisoners got to stick together, right?
Look, Bea, I know the ropes. I'm not looking for trouble. I'd be a bloody fool to cross you. You don't have to heavy me into anything. Didn't I do you all favours when I worked here?
Yeah, for a price. Wouldn't be any more favours, would you? Stuck in here with the rest of us.
Well, I've got friends. Perhaps something could be organised.
Oh, no. Don't tell me there's another Ben Screw working in here. Well, she better not be bringing drugs in. Because we wouldn't want anyone else to go the same way Sally did, would we?
Look, Bea, I never brought in drugs. Just the pill for Marilyn. That was the closest I ever got to drugs.
Well, then you've got nothing to worry about, have you? Got a clear conscience. Which is lucky for you. Because when I find out who did bring them drugs in, it's going to be the worse for them. But still, that's not going to worry you, is it? After all, like you said, you had nothing to do with drugs, which is good. So I'd hate it if you and me didn't get along.
Lay off me,
Screw!
What the hell's going on here?
Nothing. She's gone mad. I mean, she has a little accident and jumped up and attacked me, didn't she, girls?
Yeah, I have.
Yates, go and get cleaned up and come back and have another meal. I ought to put you in solitary.
Her ought to be in the pound.
Don't play games with me, Smith. We both know that you pushed her into it. You give me half a chance, and I'll have you in solitary so fast you won't know what hit you.
Bloody screws. Typical the way they stick together. Even if one of them is on the inside.
And I'm sure you wouldn't like to be forced to take treatment.
Oh, hi. Been to see the shrink?
Yes.
What did you say?
Nothing.
They never do. Bloody useless if you ask me. Still, it's a chance to see a bloke occasionally. Here, you want a game?
I'd love one, thanks.
500, okay? Sure. All right, Dorian and Lizzie, get your bodies over here. We're playing cards. You and Dorian are playing Susan and me.
I'll be.
Do you want me to help you tomorrow or not?
Yeah,
all right. Well, yeah, give me that. Have a read of this. More your level.
Right? You're due in court tomorrow. Make sure you're at reception by 9.
Yes, miss.
Oh, looks like it'll be your last night with us then, Suze. Back to your old man tomorrow night, right?
Yes.
Oh, it's all right for some. Pity the rest of us have to miss out, isn't it, Miss Bennett?
You'll be taking all your meals in yourself from now on. We don't want a repetition of what happened earlier.
Oh, there won't be any trouble, Miss Bennett. Yatesy and me understand each other perfectly. Don't we, Yatesy?
Yes, perfectly.
Put it over there. It's your breakfast.
Oh, you shouldn't have bothered.
If it were up to me, I wouldn't have. Outside, Marjorie. I'd have thought anybody who'd worked here would have had more sense than to risk being put inside.
Well, I didn't know I was going to get caught, did I?
Now, you've made it twice as hard for the rest of us. And the governor's assigned you to the garden. Just try and keep your mouth shut and out of B. Smith's way.
I'm not worried about B. Smith. After all, I've got you to protect me, haven't I? What do you want?
Here you're working in the garden.
So?
Well, you were telling us how helpful you were when you were a screw. I thought you might like to help us again.
Doing what?
I was keeping an eye on the gate, telling us when the governor goes out, when she comes back.
What do you want to know for?
I don't trust you enough to tell you that. Not yet, anyhow. We'll see. If this works out the way I expect it to, things might be different afterwards.
Ow, what was that for?
Because you can't bloody spell, that's why. She mucked it up again.
Well, what's happened?
She mucked up me release form. Miss Vernon was onto it straight away.
Well, you didn't expect to get away with it, did you?
Why not?
Why not? Because they were bound to check up on it. That's why not. Oh, listen, never mind. You'll only get solitary.
What? Well, it's all your fault, what with my heart. You killed me in there.
Oh, well, you're not going to go to solitary. You shut up, Lizzie. I'm the one who's got to worry.
I wouldn't lag.
No, you better not either. Which reminds me, you better get rid of this. Put it back where it belongs.
Well, I couldn't do that, Benny. Oh, not while they're onto it. I mean, it's too dangerous.
Well, that's your problem, isn't it? I told you to have a look at it, not pinch the flaming thing.
Can't you get rid of it?
Well, how?
Yeah, well, we could always bury it in the garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, now that's not a bad idea. Get rid of this.
What is it?
Just something we don't want everyone to see. Get rid of it. Bury it in the garden.
Oh, Miss Bennett,
Yes?
I want to ask you something.
Hey, it talks. Thought it would go woof, woof.
You two get on your way, or I'll give you somewhere to go.
to me.
They've been on to you since...
No, they know why I'm here. B. Smith knows for sure.
Oh, my God.
She's had my file. You know what she's like.
Yes, I know. Maybe she knew all along. Now she's sure. It's a dinner bell.
Now what?
Go to the dining room like everyone else.
Who's on dinner duty?
I am.
You want to calm down, B. You're going to hurt yourself.
It's not me that's going to get hurt.
She'll have every screw in the joint looking out for her, so there's no point in getting stirred up.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, B. Yours. What do you think I am?
I don't know.
Oh, hang on. You know we're both with you.
Well, you bloody well better be, because if you're not, you're on the side of the screws, and worse than screws.
Oh, OK.
G'day, you lot.
Hi.
Hello, Monty.
Yeah, what are you doing hanging around out here? When the bell's gone. We heard it. What's got into sourpussy? You know we were talking about why Yates might be in here. Yeah, we had a few ideas. Yeah, well, now we know.
Drugs.
Oh, I see. We don't like that, do we, B? You're darn right we don't. We get very annoyed. Well?
She went straight to Bennett.
Oh, now is that right?
Yeah. And it looks like Bennett's going to bring her in now.
And here they come.
Looks a bit of a mongrel to me.
Well, they say you can't teach an old one new tricks.
You want to bet? What are you lot waiting for? The head waiter? Now get inside.
Very nice of you to take an interest in one of the new girls, Miss Bennett.
What's that supposed to mean?
Escorting Yatesy here to dinner.
Yeah, she might have took the wrong way.
I said inside. You two, Yates.
Oh, now. No need to snap at Yatesy. She knows the rules. Don't you, Yatesy?
I ought to.
Yeah.
Go on.
You sit down, B. I'll get yours.
Get your meal, Yates.
Smells like dog food.
Don't sit there. That's Wonky Warner's seat. She could be here at any moment.
Yeah, so shove off.
Hey, Angie, come and sit over here, love. There's a dirty little chocolate frog gonna spring on you.
What are you going to do with it, Ben?
I know what I'd like to do to her.
Yeah, that's going a bit far, lad, you reckon?
Should be something real slow.
She one of the mob got your daughter hooked?
Well, how would I know? And who cares anyway? They're all the same. Just turn over the nearest rock and there they are. Oh, geez, we had a salt on this table.
Where are you off to, Smith?
To get some salt. Oh, hey. Mind if I borrow your salt?
You got a lot to answer for, Pusher. This is just a start.
Oh, look, that's salt.
I saw that, Smith. How pathetic.
Oh, well, I could do better.
Get back to your table.
Do you hear that?
No.
She threatened me directly.
Just get yourself another meal.
But it's a film about Robert Taylor. Who's hanged?
Oh, you must know Robert Taylor. Why, when I was a girl, I went to every single...
Well, you must have seen it 10 times already. I'm watching Jason Richards.
Like hell you are!
Oh, yes, I am.
Come on, Smith.
You screws really stick together, don't you?
On your way.
Do you know what she's in here for?
Of course. But how did you find out?
This This is just going to go on and on. They're not going to let up.
What do you expect me to do?
Jump on the bitches. You used to be good at that. What's wrong with you? Smith's round the twist. She's going to have a go at me, and she's got every one of them on side.
I know.
If anything happens to me, Vera, quite a few people are going to be very sorry.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't play cutesy pie. You know. You get me something, a knife, anything, so at least I can stand up to them.
Are you crazy? I can't do that. Look, nothing's going to happen to you. The officers will be looking out for you. Well, you're a prisoner here, and that's their job.
Oh, who are you trying to kid? I've worked here, remember?
Oh, God almighty, Anne, you got yourself in here.
And you're supposed to look after me. So far, you look bloody useless.
Look, shut up. Let me think.
This is ridiculous.
Got a better idea?
I might as well be in the pound.
That can be arranged. You're safe, aren't you? So stop bleating. What did you do with that file?
It's here. Just a minute. What are you going to do with it?
Put it back where it belongs.
It's been stolen. I'm returning it. You can get Smith for being in possession of stolen property. Dump her in the pound.
Yeah? And who lagged on Smith? You did. They're already calling you a dog. Just use your head.
Oh, right. By the way, how's George?
I wouldn't know. He's left town.
Oh, he'll be back. He likes you.
Does he?
Jason Richards is on TV tonight, and I'm watching it.
Well, you don't own the telly set. I'm going to take a vote. Hands up, all those for Robert Taylor.
Jason Richards.
You lose. Oh, it's not fair.
It is so fair, and if you don't like it, rack off. Yay, Jason Richards!
Oh, shut up, will you, Doreen? Who gives a stuff about what's on TV?
Oh, Monty, you should see him. He's fantastic.
She told you to shut up. All this carry on about some fish-eyed poofter. Useless, the lot of them.
Hey, Bea.
Well?
Vinegar Tits has locked her little bitch away for the night.
Oh, has she now? Well, she'll keep. She still has to eat and wash and go to the can. I'll get her.
Yeah, be sure.
Just thinking about her
Well, you can all relax. I'm going off duty now.
Oh, we'll miss you.
It was real nice of you, Miss Bennett, doing the right thing by Miss Yates.
What?
Tucking her into bed. I mean, she did look peaky. We was all worried about her.
She wouldn't be up to this kind of life, poor thing.
Oh, no, seen better days, I'd say.
You all think you're very clever, don't you?
We've all got eyes, if that's what you mean. And we can all see one dirty, filthy, stinking, rotten drug pusher who used to be a screw being treated real nice.
Yeah, how come, Miss Bennett? I mean, usually you kind of stand back with a smile on your face and just watch us bash the daylights out of one another.
Just watch yourself, Ferguson.
Only asking.
Oh, fair go, girls. There's probably more in this than meets the eye.
What are you doing in here, Birdsworth? Haven't you been denied all privileges? Now get to your cell.
Well, I've always wondered how low Vinegar Tits would stoop. Now we all know.
Right. And we'll be right back with our very special guest.
I hear you're off to the States very soon.
That now ranks as the worst kept secret in the business. Yes, Ben, we're going to try and crack at OS.
You'll be taking your whole team?
Can't move without them. A great bunch of people. I really mean that, Ben. My manager, the roadies, the secretaries, they all work their bums off for me. Sorry, Ben. But that's the business, and they know I love them for it.
Sure.
Yeah, it's been tough. We've been on the road off and on for a couple of years now.
That can't leave much time for any family life.
Sure. There are broken hearts behind the glamour, Ben. But you makes your choices in this life, and you've got to live with it.
No regrets, then?
Oh, man. I mean, well, what's the point, you know? I mean, the Almighty gives you talent, and what are you going to do?
You're a religious man, Jason.
I've taken Jesus into my heart, Ben. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
But you've always had the reputation of being something of a hellraiser.
Yes, I know. I'll tell you something, Ben, and this is a true story. It happened to me one night when I was on tour.
Merrick, what is this?
Come on here. This is security.
Oh, my God. Acid. I guess so. I never thought you'd go so far as that. Why didn't anybody listen to me? Strike right.
That bloody Susan, she's off her rocker.
She's spoiled his pretty looks, eh? The old acid trick.
He needed something the way he was going on the sliding bus.
But how could she do that to Jason Richards?
You'll be able to ask her tomorrow, Doreen. She'll be back here now, no worries. Here on the loony bin.
Oh, that rotten bitch.
Down to the shower block, Yates.
I don't want a shower. I'll stay here.
Unless you're sick, you'll shower and report to muster the same as everybody else.
Oh, will I?
You can bet on that.
Has Bennett come in yet?
Miss Bennett to you.
Yeah.
Now, I don't care whether you used to be employed here or not. That's your problem.
And yours, the way the women are carrying on.
Move. Are you two waiting for a tram or what? Get going.
You know, I had this little dog once.
Yeah?
Filthy little beast. Always tracking its dirty.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, we just had to get rid of it.
Just shut up and make it snappy.
Yes, Mrs. Jackson.
I thought old Bennett was supposed to be on in here today.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Our little friend looks a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Anyone for another cuppa?
No, I'm right.
Oh, crazy bitch.
What's going on, Ferguson?
You saw that, do
She
something.
raised her hand.
You stop that, Smith, and get back to your seat. You better watch yourself. I won't warn you again, Smith.
Are you going to stop this or not?
Yates! All right. You heard the bell. Now get to work. The lot of you!
I know how you feel, Smith, but any more of this and you'll end up in solitary.
And that includes you too, Ferguson. Now, the pair of you. Get out!
What's going on? Well, it's pretty damn obvious, isn't it? Where have you been?
I was doing that.
Yes? Everybody out, Yates. Your little friend isn't too popular.
Don't start that again, Meg. She's no friend of mine.
Satisfactory. He'll probably lose the use of his left eye and extensive plastic surgery will be required. Richard suffered third-degree burns after sulfuric acid was thrown in his face during a television interview. Police have not released the name of the woman who is alleged to have thrown the acid. Richard's manager, Mr. Rip Fife, said he was profoundly shocked by the incident.
Huh?
Oh, no need to hear any more. Police have not yet released the name. No need to. We know who did it.
Yeah, but I wanted to hear the rest of it.
Oh, shut up, Doreen. Who cares?
I do, and millions of people. He was a star.
Got a few craters in him now.
Yeah, well, if I ever see that Susan Rice again, I'm gonna do her, honest.
Well, you'll have your chance then. Word is they brought her in during the night. Completely round the twist, they say. She's down in solitary.
Yeah, well, serve her bloody well right.
She's not well. Get her to the hospital, quick. You'll be seeing the governor later, Anderson.
Look what I found.
Well.
So, the time's come, eh?
Well, it has for you, you dirty little pusher. Watch the corridor, Monty. Where are the others?
Well, they're down in the kitchen. Someone's broken down with the washing machines or something.
Need help, do you?
Not with you, I don't.
Look, I think you've got this all wrong,
Have
Bea.
I?
It wasn't my fault that
No,
Sally
of
died.
course it
Well, it was
wasn't.
just a job to me. I needed the
Sure.
money.
No trouble with your lot. Yates, they won. Oh, you want to play?
Need any help, Betty?
I'll play.
No, it's all right. Just keep watching. This rat's just throwing showing its teeth, that's all.
Come any closer, you're going to get bit.
Really? You're a real little spitfire, aren't you?
Sprung a leak, Money. Oh, right.
What happened? Judy, get the doctor, quick! Well?
Your friend Yates stuck a knife in me.
Just like that, self-defense more likely.
No, it bloody wasn't.
What have you done to her?
Nothing. Why don't you go after you bloody
Shut up, Ferguson, and get to yourself. And you. Look, we'll lock them in, all of them. I'll hit the alarm.
Hey, what's going on? Where is everybody?
Anyone seen Yates?
No, Miss Bennett. What's going on?
Get to yourselves.
What for?
Are you arguing? Can't you hear the bell?
Well, where's Bea and Monty?
Look, just get going.
Oh, what did you do that for?
When I went to Officer Barry's assistance, Smith and Ferguson must have grabbed her.
We'll never find out unless we find Yates.
From what you say and from what Miss Bennett told me earlier, it's fairly clear. I'm afraid I made a serious mistake in imagining we could handle the situation.
Look, that's all very well. But can I remind you that Anne Yates is still missing? Now, I've had all uniformed staff and some of the professional staff looking, and we haven't found anything.
But all that can be done is being done. What about B. Smith?
Dr. Miller said he'd phone from the hospital as soon as there was any word.
We'd better have an officer posted at the hospital. Better still, arrange for a policewoman.
Now, can I go back to my duties, Mrs. Davidson? We've got to find that woman. She might be dead.
Please stay calm, Miss Bennett. She knows this jail as well as any of us.
But where is she?
I've no idea.
Anything?
No. No one's been in there since the place was built.
I've had people on the roofs, the air conditioning, the pantries. Nothing.
Not a trace.